Hello and welcome back. My name is Menke and today we're going to be taking a look at another video. This one is going to be 20 weird things only British people do, and this is by English with Lucy. I haven't seen one of her videos before, but she seems to be a pretty popular lady, and so I'm excited to take a look at it. I think she's from the UK, so she should have a good idea on weird things that British people do. And since this is a little bit of a longer video, I'm going to split it up into two parts. So this is going to be part one of two. Part two will come out tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. Or if you're watching this in the future, take a look and go find part two. I will link it in the description if it is the future. So yeah, let's get into it. But if you end up liking this video, smash that like button and subscribe button. I'm going to get my ears on and we're going to get right into it. Let's go. All right, time to learn a thing or two about the UK and the British people. Let's go.
See, today I'm going to talk to you about 20 British quirks. Lovely word, meaning peculiar aspects in someone's behaviour or character. Essentially, I'm going to talk to you about some weird things that British people tend to do. Huge generalizations are going to be made here. I would love for you to let me know in the comment section where you are from and if you relate to any of these or if it is the exact opposite where you are from. Weird things that British people tend to do. Okay, so the first one is that we put carpet in our bathrooms. Not everyone does this, but I am currently living in a house that has a carpeted bathroom.
No way.
I want to know that yes, we have had an overflow situation with that toilet, and in a carpeted bathroom, it wasn't pretty.
That's why you don't have carpet in the bathroom.
This is quite an old-fashioned thing to do. We don't tend to do this anymore. But if you go to a house that hasn't been renovated or updated in a long while, or you go to the home of somebody who is very traditional, then yes, you might find carpet in your bathroom. We've got it here. It wasn't my choice, but it's here. My grandparents have got carpeted bathrooms as well.
What?
Number two is...
That is crazy.
Way. Okay, and this is something that we shout
Way?
in a very, very specific situation, which is this. When somebody smashes a glass in a pub, the whole pub should shout, "Way!" Sorry, I had to re-record that. That was so loud. Now, I worked as a waitress for 3 years. I dropped a fair few glasses. We had to carry these drinks on tiny round trays that you had to balance. I couldn't do that. So I've had my fair
We get that here a little bit too.
In my lifetime. Now, my mother's best friend
That's funny.
forgot where she was once, and she did the "Wahey" in Portugal. A restaurant in Portugal, some poor waiter dropped a load of glasses. They smashed everywhere, and there was just my mum's best friend there on her own shouting, "Wahey." Okay.
That's kind of funny.
The next one is number 3, which is excitement over fireworks on bonfire night. So on the 5th of November, all around the UK, we have bonfires, we let off fireworks. And we do this because it's the anniversary, the 5th of November, of a failed attempt to blow up, to explode, the Houses of Parliament. On this event, we burn guys, and these are dummy men used to represent the man who was going to blow up the Houses of Parliament. He was called Guy Fawkes. So sometimes we call it Guy Fawkes Night as well.
Okay.
Now,
so this is kind of interesting because in America, where I'm from, we like our fireworks too. Like on the 4th of July, we get pretty excited and crazy about our fireworks. A lot of people will buy fireworks. Some states have them illegal, but people buy them anyways, like find ways to get them. So fireworks are a really big thing here in the States as well. I don't know how big they are in other countries outside of the UK or the US, but we really like our fireworks too. So I think that's kind of interesting. But how they go about the whole like burning of the fake people, that's kind of weird.
Oh, on this night or on the evenings surrounding this night, depending when it falls. If it falls on a Monday, then you might have it on the Saturday before, for example. People who have no experience or business dealing with explosives get incredibly excited. They go to firework shops, they do them in their garden, and it's just really dangerous. My dad always
Yeah.
really
People
enjoyed
blow off their
setting
hands.
up the fireworks and setting them off in a neighbour's garden. And my mother was always absolutely petrified. She was so scared he was going to get hurt, and rightly so. And one day they played this terrible prank on my mother and all of the other worried wives. They let off a load of fireworks and then they came screaming, covered with soot, with black ashes all over their face, as if they had had the explosion in their face, and the women went crazy. And they were not best pleased to find out it was all a joke.
Not best pleased.
Number 4, we think that a cup of tea will cure, or help at least, any bad situation. And a lot of us genuinely believe this. When something
love your
bad
tea.
happens, our first response is,
I prefer
okay,
coffee.
I'll put the kettle on. If somebody's told you some devastating news and you don't know what to say, you can just say, that's awful, do you want a cup of tea? Number 5 is the phrase,
That's funny.
oh, go on then. Okay, said like this.
Ah.
Oh, go on then. This is something
Ooh.
that we say when we are offered something that we know we shouldn't have. For example, a very unhealthy food, or maybe a cigarette or a drink of alcohol. When somebody offers you something naughty or considered to be naughty, go on then. Go on then. I wonder if you have
Naughty.
a similar phrase in your own language. I would love to hear it, because I think that's just such a key phrase in our vocabulary. Number 6, Colin the caterpillar cake. Need I say more? Yes, I need to say more so that my viewers understand. Any British person watching this will understand
Colin the
caterpillar cake. They will probably feel excitement running through their veins, okay? A Colin the caterpillar cake is a long chocolate roll.
Oh, come on now.
Call it. It's a roll of cake covered in chocolate with the face of a caterpillar on the end. And if it was your birthday at school, your mum would buy you a Colin the caterpillar cake. It was very easy to slice, and lots of slices for all of the children. And if it was your birthday, you got to eat the face. I remember my first Colin the caterpillar cake. I remember being served the face of this cake, and I remember it being disgusting, but I ate it anyway because it was my birthday and because I'd earned it, and I'd spent the whole year watching everyone else eat their caterpillar faces. These are typically sold in Marks and Spencer's, a shop here, food shop here, quite a posh food shop here, as far as I'm aware. And if you ever go to a British person's birthday party, I really think you should bring one. It will make them so excited, probably. Number 7, something else we find ridiculously exciting, way more exciting than it should be, J2Os. I don't know if you have these in other countries, but they are a non-alcoholic juice drink. Not juice, juice drink, okay? That means it's not 100% juice. The most famous flavour is orange and passion fruit. But the thing is, they came in glass bottles that were the same size as beer bottles. So when you were a child and you were at a party, an adult party, you could feel like an adult with a similar beer bottle. Very exciting. I remember taking it a step too far when I was younger and taking my parents' beer bottles that were green, Stella Artois always, and refilling them with apple juice and carrying that around with me, and completely confused when my parents were so angry with me and saying, no, Lucy, don't do that, don't do that. We also had another drink called Schlur, which was alcohol-free, like a sweet grape juice, fizzy as well, and I felt like such an adult when I had a glass of Schlur at Christmas.
So we actually have a ton of bottled like sodas, things like this, like fruit sodas, because I'm guessing that's carbonated. In America, we have tons of bottled sodas and products. You could probably guess we have a lot of sugary drinks. It's interesting too, because she brings that up, because I also remember having things like candy cigarettes and other little things that you did as a kid to kind of try to fit in with the adults, and it was more of a candy, root beer rather than having regular beer. We'd have root beer, or sparkling, like non-alcoholic champagne was another big one for New Year's, things like that.
Do you have any drinks that you used to have as a child that made you feel grown up? I bet there are. Number 8 is the phrase to pop. Okay? Sounds a bit random, but we use pop in many phrasal verbs, and it's a very warm way of asking somebody to come or go somewhere. Do you want me to pop over? Do you want me to come over? It implies a short amount of time. Why don't we pop down the road for a coffee? Why don't we just quickly go down the road for a coffee?
We use that too
I
sometimes.
remember one of my Spanish students in London, they were au pairing for a British family, and they were so confused by the word pop, because you can pop around, pop up, pop down, pop over. Just treat it as come and go. Number 9.
We also have pop in the States, and that also means like soda or a soft drink. Some parts of the country use pop as another word for soda or a soft drink. I used to live in the Midwest, and we said pop a lot for that kind of stuff. So pop can have many meanings. Pop is a very diverse word.
9. British people like to base the entire country's economic state on the price inflation of a frog-shaped chocolate bar called a Freddo. Yes, you heard that correctly.
Huh?
We base our economics
Freddo?
on a frog-shaped chocolate bar called a Freddo. When we were young,
Cadbury.
Freddos were known to be the most affordable chocolate bar. They were a little frog, and they were typically, I think, 10p when I was young. I remember being given £1 to spend on sweets at a party. I could have one big packet of sweets, or I could have 10 Freddos. The logical answer is to go for all of the Freddos. However, every time I see the price of a Freddo rise, I am outraged, and the rest of the nation is too. I'm going to search now. Current price of Freddos. 25p. 25p. So what? Okay, just going to have to pause there. I got so angry about the price inflation of Freddos that I broke my microphone, and the
Hey, that happens.
3 videos have terrible audio. Damn you, Freddos. That means that I could have bought 10 and now I can only buy 4. That is outrageous. Okay, number 10, pigs in blankets.
Oh, the poor audio now.
We get so excited about this particular food called a pig in blanket. It is a little cocktail sausage.
Hey, we have those too.
Wrapped in bacon.
Used to eat a lot of those.
Typically, we only have them at Christmas.
Yeah.
There's no reason for this. We could have them every Sunday. But if you go to a pub and your Sunday roast comes with a pig in blanket or some pigs in blankets, it's the best roast ever. We absolutely love them. But we only have
Sunday roast should be on the list too. All right, thanks for watching part 1. Stick around for part 2 coming out tomorrow. Give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. I'm going to get out of here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Peace, love, and I will see you later.